Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This is the final day of the Riyadh season Snooker Championship and an exceptional day ahead. Our 4 semi-finalists have 82 ranking titles between them. There's your quality assurance guarantee. It's time to find out who will take that first place in the final. So let's get our players to the table. Up first, let's hear it for the Belgian bullet, Luca Brecel. And his opponent is the Welsh potting machine, Mark Williams.
So tough to predict, isn't it? I was so impressed with Mark Williams in his win over Judd Trump yesterday. That little dish that he made, the blue was such a good shot, probably the shot of the tournament for me. But Luca, he seems to have found a little bit of form. He's sort of got his mojo back again. Yeah, so tough to predict.
Very tentative there, so 4 points given away. Now, is it Indeed. That's a really good pot, you know. You come to a snooker tournament, look down the line of potting the yellow off its spot into a middle pocket.
He can find that little path into those reds. Doesn't need too much pace on this. Just a controlled pace like that, and that's absolutely perfect. He's got reds to middle. He's got one to the right corner as well. Beautiful demonstration of control there from Luca.
Always been one to try and knock in a plant. Sometimes it comes off, sometimes it can prove expensive. On this occasion, yeah, the hand held in the air, appropriate. That was really lucky.
Yeah, he played it with an element of safety, never quite sure where the object ball was going to finish, although he has left this red to left corner for Mark Williams. And again, another long one goes astray.
$23.
The double doesn't find the target, but Luca Brecel, aided by breaks of 41 and 39, draws first blood. He leads Mark Williams 1-0.
Well, he did come round and have a little look at that red by the black.
Pink ball.
No hand up to apologise there, so presumably he attempted that. Red onto red. Oh, he's played a pretty good shot there, but has his cue ball come out enough for another red? Look at the little flick he's had to that red that's just gone by the black. Can he get through to it?
Both his opening matches. The tip was making a horrible sound.
67.
And yet he's become completely used to it, and now, seems to me, Stephen, is as good as ever. So I was completely incorrect, but at least I wasn't alone.
Williams.
Unable to double the last red, but what a superb break that was. Well crafted, just as you would expect from Mark Williams. 1-1. When it comes to that shot to nothing red, no one knocks it in more regularly than Mark Williams. He's a little unlucky, actually, where the cue balls come to rest.
Touching ball, please declare.
And he's so
Black.
consistent with his thin edges, Mark Williams.
Brown ball.
If there's a shot that he sort of specialises in, it's a shot that he's clipping thin. Very, very accurate.
Mark Williams, 1.
It was touching ball on the brown, so he nominated that and played away. All the time trying to nestle in behind the green, which he's done. But with a target as wide as this, shouldn't be an issue.
Well, you say that,
Five.
Phil.
Miss. Mark Williams, 7.
Wow, that was a big target, Stephen.
Had that cue ball have pulled up, he would have had a nice angle to pot the black and screw into the pack. This time Mark nominates yellow and fails.
5. Miss. Mark Williams, 1. Luca Brecel, 4.
And this time Luca does get into the pack of reds. Played a very similar shot in the opening frame, caught the knuckle of that middle pocket, made no mistake this time. All his attention into the pot here. Surely the reds are going to hold up the cue ball for him. Oh, but he's overcut it. Well, he's missed it by some way as well.
Brecel, 1.
And just had to pot this black. White was always heading into the reds, but failed to do the first thing, and that was pot the ball. So, chance refalls back to Mark Williams. And still the outside chance of a century. Needs this black to drop. Is it going to drop? No.
Williams, 58 and a frame.
So, a century from Mark Williams in the second frame is followed by a half century in the third. He was 1-0 down, now he's 2-1 up.
He doesn't catch this just right, a little bit too thick, and he could stick Mark well in amongst them here. And there you see, he was up very quickly, he knew, and now he's hoping, praying that he's left nothing, but positionally it offers a better chance of landing nice on a colour. Yeah, that's a great pot again. He needs the cue ball to slow up, and it isn't going to.
1.
Brecel's going to be in a heap of trouble.
Mark Williams, 1.
If all of the reds were tightly packed, there wouldn't be that much to worry about. But clearly they are not tightly packed.
Oh! Wow, would you believe? Oh, look at the cannon he's had.
1.
How has he landed there? He's had a complete lash up there, Luca Brecel. He could find no shot to get that one safe. Look at this. Outrageous. Look at the cannon as well. My goodness me, Phil. That is probably the fluke of the season. Well, from the sublime to the ridiculous we've seen in this frame, the fluke that Luca had was a massive advantage to him. The fluke that Mark Williams has just had, a huge disadvantage. If you can hit this red just to the side cushion beneath the middle pocket, send it over, try and get it close to a bought colour. It's a pretty good effort,
20.
although he's left the one cushion escape for Luca. Maybe a two cushion. If he's got the two cushion, that's certainly the route I'd be going. It takes the free ball out of the equation. Yeah, if you're going to miss it to that side, because that just ensured you couldn't possibly leave a free ball. Just trying to bide his time here. And the patience has paid off.
Luca Brecel, 4. Frame conceded, frame, Luca Brecel.
Mark Williams concedes. There was more to that frame than just the fluke alone. But what a fluke it was. Maybe it will be a turning point. 2-2. That had to be potted.
1.
And maybe it compromised Brecel's control of the white, although it has come to a halt just in the nick of time.
Plenty of left-hand side to get back up to baulk to avoid pushing that red over this corner, and that's exactly what he's done.
Good pot with the rest, that. Good pot under pressure.
20.
Luca Brecel
48.
has held his nerve and he's regained the lead. He's one frame away from a place in the final of the Riyadh Season Snooker Championship because he leads Mark Williams by 3 frames to 2.
And there's an example of just how effortless he makes this game look at times. Straight down, a couple of little feathers, just drops the red in. No problems. Now that may be okay if that red at the back of the pack passes to this right corner, which I think it may just. He's got the chance to possibly bring a few more reds into play. Yeah, delicately played.
He didn't intend that kiss on the red, but the little flick off it has worked perfectly. Just take some pace out of the cue ball and left a really nice angle on pink, Stephen.
Mark Williams 4.
That was a superb billiard shot, but that's not the game we're playing.
This frame is for Luca Brecel.
You have to question that, and it has done.
Yeah, and he was having to bounce the red into the cushion to straighten it up, so it was a very tough shot anyway, very low percentage. So this is now the opening Mark's been waiting for. Oh, but he's missed the blue with the rest. And now he needs some help, and he hasn't got it.
1.
Oh, that's a brilliant shot. What a shot that is.
1.
He's almost played a long swerve there. Look at how wide the cue ball comes and then back in just at the right moment. Whisker away from catching that second red. That was judged to perfection. Oh, but he's missed it. That is such a misjudgment. Very easy to misjudge that type of shot when you're so close, but I didn't expect him to miss that one.
Brecel can't quite believe what he's just done. The only solace he can gain. Yellow, brown and blue all clustered together. Lots of running side to help the cue ball
Williams.
make the journey.
20.
That, all things considered, very good indeed.
Sure, no problem. Right.
Oh, and he's going to the loo. He's going out of the arena. Well, when needs must, Stephen. Shot towards it. Oh, dear me.
Look at yourself.
Well, the only good thing for Mark is that the brown is safe. No matter where Luca puts this cue ball, he can't pot it. Yeah, and it's really hard to see how either player is going to let up here, because but for anything outrageous. Oh, well, there's another miss from Mark.
Yeah. Miss. Look at yourself. Could we get that, please?
Bit of pace on this brown. It's close. Oh, he got so close to it, and that's the problem with that shot. You get that close at that pace, it's more than likely going to stay over the pocket. He took a gamble there, Luca.
I'm really surprised Williams missed that, because he had no positional consideration whatsoever. Brecel has been very good with the rest throughout the match, and again it comes to his assistance. That's that. That is that. Mark Williams concedes. Luca Brecel was 2-1 down. Williams was playing nicely, but the Belgian won the last 3 frames, the last of which was an absolute epic, lasting 44 minutes. Luca Brecel, for the second Riyadh Season Snooker Championship in succession, is into the final.